Michael Hammond here. The word that keeps getting thrown out there quite a bit is engagement. And I think a lot of people would agree in a general sense, we need to do a better job and we need to be more engaging. But I think as I talk to a lot of mortgage technology providers, fintechs, what does that actually mean? And more importantly, what are one or two or three quick takeaways that people can use to actually have better and more engagement? So let's get started. First of all, engagement is, can you start having more meaningful conversations, more meaningful discussions? And when I say conversations, it doesn't necessarily mean a phone call, doesn't necessarily mean speaking to them face-to-face at an industry event or conference. There's ways that with the social media tools out there now, there's ways that you can engage with individuals. And first, let me stop all of you. I don't mean just clicking like or, hey, congratulations on the promotion or happy birthday and wow, you're super engaged. Are you reading any of the posts? Are you going through that and analyzing it and saying, wow, that is a really good point? Comment. Don't just like the posts that somebody puts on LinkedIn or on Twitter or on Instagram. Comment and interact with it. Add some of your feedback. So many of you say, hey, I can't believe a competitor is gaining traction on me. We know so much more about the industry. Our product does so much more. Well, start sharing your knowledge. Too many times I think people want to hold in. They don't want to provide value to people. It's always got to have an end game to it. As Gary Vaynerchuk talks about. Add value with not hoping for anything in return. When you try to have an agenda, when you try to have an approach, most of the time people can see through that. But add value, add insights. If you read something and they're talking about leadership or they're talking about a SaaS model or they're talking about now brokers and independent mortgage originators in the industry, if you have a comment, if you have an insight, share it. Put it in the comments section, and then when you do put it in the comment section, tip number 2, make sure that you tag that person. So if I'm going to tag, I see a John Gordon book and I really like one of the comments that he puts, I can add an additional insight in the comment. I can like it. I can add an insight into the comment. And then in that insight, I can provide what my thought or feelings is. And then I can put the @ sign and then put John Gordon. It will pop up if he's one of my contacts in LinkedIn. If not, you can still put that in. And the reason you do that is you create much greater relevancy out there in the social platforms. And the goal isn't just to have a ton of followers, but it's really to foster engagement and get to know people. Because what I know is that people buy from people they like. They don't just buy from companies. They buy from people that they trust. And what a great tool we have with the internet and these different social media platforms to really build that trust and a relationship with people. It may turn into nothing, and you may build great relationships and have great friendships through this, and some of them may turn into business. But at the end of the day, engagement is about a lot more than just clicking a like or clicking a happy birthday. It's commenting, it's getting involved, it's adding your insight, what you see taking place in the industry. So go out there today. Take the challenge, right? Chelsea Pites talks about it, 30-day challenge of engagement. Just don't do social drive-bys. Go in and engage with people, right? Let's go out there, add value to others, and great things will continue to happen.